I can't really name all the flavors, but it started here and then went to here and then went to here and then went to here. Cheers, beautiful people. Welcome back to Age of Oak. My name is John. We are at the end of round one. So, as far as I know, there's only two samples left in here. So let's go ahead and pick this one for glass one. Yep, and let's pick this one for glass two. Let's see, make sure here. Yep, we are empty. So put this over here, and we'll get these poured into the glasses. This is, like I said, this is the last round of the round one, or the last battle of round one, and we'll get that in there, and we'll set this over here behind the box. Same thing here. Yep, a little bit of a mess there. Okay, and we'll put that right over here. So we got bottle and bottle. Okay. All right, so if you like what I'm doing here, go ahead and click that like button. I'd appreciate it. It helps the channel, makes me know that you guys like what I'm putting out. Share it with your friends. Comment. Let me know what you think of these pours. Let me know if you would have picked something else. I mean, outside of this, if I were to tell you if I knew what this one was and this one was, I would say, yeah, I like this one more. If you've had a chance to watch my last one, you will find out that that's not always the case. That's as far as I'm going to go. I'm not going to give any spoilers. The last one was very surprising, and it just tells you that when you're blind and you don't know what you're drinking, you can be surprised. Let's get into the last battle of round number one. Glass number one on the nose. It's got a light sweetness to it. It's interesting because it smells fresh. It's not one of those deep, chocolate, tobacco-y, leathery things. This actually smells really fresh. The slightest bit of, okay, so it doesn't have the nasty part of like a floor cleaner, but like the scent that they put in the floor cleaner, that's supposed to make your house smell good. I get that. I can't really narrow down what that scent is, but it has a pleasant, light, fresh scent. So let's get this on the palate and see what we get. Okay, it really has the same, it comes across the same way on the palate. It's more of like a sugary sweetness. It doesn't really come down to a caramel or maple syrup. It's just like straight across the board, like just like table sugar. But yeah, let me get another one. It's I don't get a whole lot of vanilla or caramel or anything like that, but I do get this really crisp, clean, which is kind of weird honestly weird for a bourbon, but or a rye. Wait, the ryes tend to come off a little bit more like that, but to my knowledge, I've only got one rye, and that one has already gone through the tournament. So, or at least the first round, rather. Yeah, I really just get that clean sugar, fresh on the nose and on the palate. So I don't feel like I'm going to get anything else on it right now. So let me get a wrench real quick, and we'll go on to number 2. All right, number 2 on the nose. Okay, now this one, I have a tendency to say it smells like Penelope. This doesn't smell like a regular Penelope, but I mean, I like it. It's got a medium to heavy sweetness. It's not, it's weird because it comes off a little bit more like a brown sugar. But like a sharp, not, I shouldn't say sharp, but this one also comes off a little fresher than normal, which is odd because I don't get those notes on the Penelopes much, and it kind of surprises me with both of these that they have a little bit of that freshness. Maybe my nasal issues are just leaving me tonight, and I'm getting things a lot sharper, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I get a little bit of vanilla, but I don't really attribute the sweetness to a caramel or even a maple syrup. Possibly slightly fruity, but not. I mean, it's not like a deep fruit, like a dark fruit, like a stone fruit or anything like that. But it's coming off fresh, but I can't narrow it down to any particular fruit. But let's get this on the palate. Oh wow! Now, told you I got light on the nose. I don't get light on the palate. This is a medium leading into a little slightly darker notes on the palate. And it's weird because I can't really name all the flavors, but it started here and then went to here and then went to here and then went to here. And when I get something like that, I really like it. Let's see if I can attempt to figure out what those are. Okay, so it does start with more of a caramely. Wow, that was weird. A caramely note, and then you get a little bit of like a baking spice, and then for a second, just for a hot second, it almost went to a little bit of a peanut. And I mean, not like a Beam peanut or a Heaven Hill peanut, but for a split second, it went to peanut, and then all I get at the end is oak. I get oak. I might get the slightest little bit of leather. Is that leather? Yeah, a slightest little bit of leather. But, wow. I mean, okay, just to be fair, I'll go back to this one because sometimes the second one is better based on the first, and they kind of hit you differently based on which one you do first. So I'm gonna go back to this one real quick. Okay, now I do like this one more the second time around, but it doesn't hit me with the complexity on the palate that this one does. Yeah, I like this. I really like this. So we will go ahead and we will call it with this one being the winner. So let's find out what this pour is. This pour is number 14. What is number 14?
F Cancer.
This is is this the regular F Cancer? Okay. This is the regular release. I believe it's 94 proof of the F Cancer bottle this year. It is the 2025 batch. Like I said, it's good, but it's not this good. So we will go and we will see what the winner is. The winner is number 16.
Valencia.
Really? Okay. The Valencia, it's interesting because the first time I had the Valencia, it wasn't hitting me this good. And I am really, really, really happy with the way it's hitting me this time. The F Cancer is a really good bottle. Honestly, I like the barrel strength more. I think it's not just because I'm a proof hound, really. It's more because I think that sometimes with the higher proof, you get more of the flavor extraction, more of the interaction with the barrel. I think that the higher proof tends to enhance the flavors more, tends to make them a little bit more complex. That said, Valencia is the winner of the last round, or the last battle of round 1. This first round has been surprising. There have been a couple that have really surprised me. So let's go ahead and move into the next round, and I'm really intrigued to see what comes of this. So until next time, find a bottle. In this case, if you haven't tried the new Valencia, get it. It's strange because I thought that the last batch of Valencia was really good, and apparently this one's even better. So find a bottle of Valencia if you can, and share it with your friends. And until next time, cheers.